Why a lab school? The word lab might conjure up images of scientists wielding bubbling beakers overflowing with unknowable liquids. So you can imagine what might come to mind when people hear lab school. In truth, most lab schools are affiliated with a college or university. At Khan Lab School, our connection with Khan Academy allows our teachers incredible freedom to develop and implement the educational practices that best serve our students. It's about freeing ourselves from the artificial constraints and standardized methods that can overwhelm traditional educational institutions, and teaching in student-centered, experiential ways that allow every child to reach KLS's high standards for mastery. Ultimately, it's about flexibility. Flexibility is our core strength, and it allows us to create time and space for what matters. This means iterations and a flexible approach to our schedule to give students the time they need to master difficult concepts and expand on ideas that capture their interest. After all, the goal is not to learn fast, but to learn well and to be able to meaningfully demonstrate that knowledge both inside and outside of the classroom. It means finding new, more effective and meaningful ways to evaluate students' mastery of their subjects. How we ensure that they don't just know things well enough to answer questions on a single test, but understand the underlying principles well enough to build on them, and open up new avenues of learning for themselves and their communities. And we believe this should extend beyond the school grounds. Students need time for family, rest, and goals outside of academics. By providing them with structured flexibility, we allow them to flex their skills in the environments that matter most to them. Unburdened by the rigid structure of traditional education, KLS has the ability to get out of its own way, to honestly evaluate how our methods are serving our students. If something isn't working, we can fix it, fast. As with any lab, our results need to speak for themselves, not only in academics, but out in the real world. We succeed when our students become ever-curious explorers, not just passive consumers of knowledge, but active learners who use the tools they've acquired at KLS to continue asking and investigating big questions and inspiring others to expand their definition of learning far beyond the bounds of the traditional.